All right, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the parts of the Skycut. The Skycut that I'm going to be working with is going to be the C16. We're going to note some of the differences in the C24. Just minor differences with that anyway. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this. So with the very first thing that we're going to talk about is it's going to be the control panel. Okay, so that is located on the very front of the machine here on the far right, and it is pressure sensitive. You can use your fingers for touch. You can also use stylus. It's pressure sensitive. You have your control movers over here. You can set up your Wi-Fi, do your print calibration, for the cuts. So pressure force. So lots and lots of neat stuff. We're going to be talking about that in other videos, but this is going to be referenced as the control panel. Okay. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about is the power button, how you turn it on, and that's located right down there on the bottom. Again, the live view here is this button right here. So very fast on the boot up. You just push and hold it, turn it on. Push and hold, turn it off. Real simple there. Okay. The next thing that we're going to hit up on is it's going to be the pinch wheels and the alignment arrows. Okay, so you can sort of see the pinch wheels. They're indicated there in red. The orange is where those alignment arrows are, and essentially what that does here for us is the arrows anyway. You can see that we have one right there. We have one right here, another one off camera. If you have a C24, you're going to have one more arrow. You're also going to have one more pinch wheel. But the arrows are to guide you on where the levers should be, because underneath those arrows, and we'll get a closer look at these here, are the gritty wheels. It's the stuff that allows you to clamp the material in and get a good grip on that. All right, so that's what that is. The next thing that we're going to highlight here in the parts and pieces thing is the blade carriage. That's the center thing that you see there, the big old red thing. And let me go ahead and go to the live view here. So essentially, this is what will be going back and forth. Okay, so as your machine is cutting, that is what is sliding back and forth. And the gritty wheels, I don't know if you guys can see that in the video, is what's going back and forth. Okay, so forward and back, and then you got left and right as far as the, this housing unit anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look, see what's next with this, making sure that we're covering all of the pieces here. And so you have the blade holder seat. In this here, I'll go ahead and pull up the live view and bring it on over into our view. So this right here is a little clamp. You turn it counterclockwise to loosen it, and inside it can go a blade. Right now I have the pen holder in it instead. But anyways, that's what's going to hold your blade holder. It's also going to hold your pen like I have here, or it can even hold your engraver tip, embossing tip, that kind of stuff as well. Okay, so we'll see more of that here in future videos. But that's the blade holder seat. The next thing here is those gritty shafts. I'm going to try to get a good close-up of that here for us using this other camera here, and we can sort of see the grit in those wheels, and hopefully you guys can see that. But that lever is right there on it, and that's what gives it the right amount of grip to shove that mat forward and back, or the vinyl forward and back. But that is the gritty wheel there. Okay. Now the next thing here is the power port. That's on the side. Essentially, that's where your plug is going to go into, and it plugs into the wall. All right, not normal AC stuff. Okay. The next thing on that side here you'll see is the power levers. So essentially we have one big lever that will go ahead and allow all the wheels to drop all at once, which is really nice. So we'll take a look at that here closer in a live shot here. You got the USB port. The USB port, it's a 2.0 USB port, and that's what's used to connect to the computer if you want to do it that way. Obviously, you have a couple options available to you. You can go through USB, you can go through Wi-Fi, or you can even do this one right here, which is the USB flash drive port, and that's what you can use to save the files from your computer and just plug it into the cutter itself. Okay. Now the pinch wheel levers, that's what I was going to show you here next. Essentially, you have one lever that you can push down, and it will control all three levers. So let's go ahead and sort of go to the live shot here, and hopefully we'll be able to see this here. So you can sort of see that on the wheels there. Hopefully you guys can see that they are going up, going down based upon the lever. And essentially, I'll go ahead and pull up the other camera here, and we're going to show you this lever here. Essentially, it goes up, goes down, and that's what's able to raise and lower those wheels that you would see on the top there. Okay, so that's the pinch wheel levers, and we talked about the pinch wheels itself. Each one of those wheels, they do have their own individual lever on there, and you'll only want to use those when you have like denser material. Okay. But that is the parts and pieces of the Skycut cutter plotter. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them below. But yeah, lots of neat stuff with this.